Both teams are at 5-5 in third and fourth place. And of course, the team that's finished third in the other group is Cameroon at 7-5. So both of those teams, Central African Republic and Cote d'Ivoire, trying to get to 7-5, and then hope that the number of points and the margin of victory, the margin of victories that they've enjoyed will be great enough to where they can beat Cameroon and get to the World Cup. There's only one spot available for the World Cup. Nigeria has one of them. Of course, they've been arguably the real powerhouse of African basketball for the last several years. They played at the London Olympics back in 2012. They also played at the Rio de Janeiro Olympics in 2016. And we've been accustomed to seeing them getting some huge wins.
Number 23, 28, Jekiri, number 24, Ekeni, Ibekwe.
And what we're not accustomed to seeing is them getting beat the way that they lost in their last game here in Abidjan, falling 72-46 to Cote d'Ivoire. So all bets are off, really. They're going to come out strong today against Central African Republic. Well, it remains to be seen. So let's listen to the introductions here of the Central African Republic.
Le numéro 4, Maxime Zionveni. Le numéro 7, William Kosangé. Le numéro 8, Rohan Grebongo. Le numéro 9, Jandre Jefferson. Le numéro 10, Romain Sato. Le numéro 11, Yannick Zaché. Le numéro 13, Max Kougere. Le numéro 15, Jimmy Jarabae. Le numéro 16, Destin Damashoua. Le numéro 18, Zachary Wango. Le numéro 92, Morel Logewane. Les entraîneurs principaux, Ulrich Marida. Entraîneur second, Wilfried Bongo Pokobo.
So the coach Marida and this team of Central African Republic, bare minimum, they want to come out and get a big win. They want to leave this tournament, leave the qualifying on a winning note, whether they qualify for the World Cup or not.
Pour les hymnes respectifs, en commençant par le Nigeria. Et tout de suite, l'hymne national de la République centrafricaine. Et c'était l'hymne national de la République centrafricaine.
Always great to see the national anthems played at the international basketball games, and the players always meet at mid-court. So this Central African Republic team are hoping not only that they win, but they win by as big a margin as possible. And to do so against any Nigeria team, that's never an easy ask. You wonder about this Nigeria team coming off a heavy loss like that. It's not something that they've experienced. Are they going to come out firing on all cylinders, or are they going to perhaps suffer as well? Once again, the referees, Daniel Nieves, Antonio Bernardo, and Tarek Lataifa. And, well, for Nigeria, their roster, Michael Ume, Diogu, the veteran, Akindele, Emegano, Philippe Zana, Alade Aminu, and Akene Abekwe are all players that have figured prominently in the team, either in the qualifiers or in past tournaments. Iru Egbu in the starting lineup along with Zana, Ume, Diogu, and Akindele. And there's the coach. Who's, again, how does he respond to a heavy defeat the way that Nigeria has suffered? He already knows they're going to be at the World Cup, but he wants them to be playing well. Kurt Curry, Vic Schreider, who was a Basketball Without Borders Africa player MVP only last year, Maxime Zianvani, Kosang, Johan Grabongo, Jefferson, it's going to be Max Kugare, Dama Shua, Zianveni, Kosang, and Jefferson in the starting five. Don't forget Romain Sato has come back, and been a long time since he's played for the national team, but one of Central African Republic, the greatest ever players, at least a player to emerge from there. Alexander Nwora, the coach of Nigeria. Central African Republic also have Yannick Zaché, Zachary Kwango, Lingwe Wane, and here's Ulrich Marida, the coach. So we're about ready to start things off, and I don't think intensity will be a problem with this team. And the question is, can they get on top of Nigeria early and perhaps stretch the lead?
Côté ballon, on essaie de mettre la pression dessus. OK. On est là. Lui, il va essayer d'anticiper un peu. Si l'adversaire est là, il décale directement axe panier-panier. En fonction de la balle. Si la balle se trouve ici, on joue axe panier-panier. Principe d'aide. Il faut toujours aider les grands qui sont à l'intérieur.
Watch out for their 2-2-1 and 2-2-1-2.
Make sure you
That's, you're going to do that all day.
And I'll stay behind you.
Okay?
Let's go, man.
All right.
You know what we need to do, man. Let's go. Take care of business. Nice on three. 1, 2, 3. Nice.
So Nigeria have already punched their ticket from Africa. Senegal here in Cote d'Ivoire have clinched their spot as well at the tournament that'll be held in China, the 32-team tournament. Also Tunisia and Angola have already booked their tickets. I think, by the way, Cameroon finished in the last window getting their win. That, you know, they were very confident that they would be at the World Cup, but Cote d'Ivoire's not only victory, but their huge victory over Nigeria now has really kind of thrown Cameroon's presence at the World Cup in jeopardy. But at the end of the day, Cote d'Ivoire still have to win a couple more games. As you look at Romain Sato, Central African Republic as well. You know, they're kind of a long shot, really, at this stage. But if I were picking a team to make it, I would pick I would go ahead and pick Cote d'Ivoire, but again, they've got to put together 2 more solid performances and win by decisive scoreline. So right now, Cameroon are in that pole position. They're kind of like the clubhouse leader. They've already got their wins. They're at 7-5, and now it's all up to the other teams. You have to sit back and watch and wonder if they're going to make it to China. Well, welcome here to Cote d'Ivoire. This is the FIBA Basketball World Cup African qualifier between Central African Republic and Nigeria. The Tigers starting things off here in the green and putting up a 3 and hitting it right away, Ume. So not a good start for Central African Republic, although they know that Nigeria are going to score some points and they'll score some 3s. Jefferson takes it down low and misses. And no defense down low as Nigeria go up and score with ease. Talib Zana. Jefferson handling it up high. So they've already spotted him 5 points. A little bit of a bump. Zianveni puts it up, but it's after the expiration of the shot clock, and it looks like a Nigeria team that wants to come out today and show they're much better than what they demonstrated against Cote d'Ivoire on opening night, last night. And the dump to Ike Diogu, he has it knocked out of his hands. And then quickly to the other end, Central African Republic. Kugura puts it up. And the follow. Oh, the follow was there, but he didn't make it. And he's going to be beside himself. Kosang, number 7, grabs the offensive rebound. Kugura was wide open, but then Kosang just put it up too high. He could have actually come down and gone up strong with it. So not a good start for Central African Republic. Remember, they're chasing a big score today, not just the victory. Damashua comes over to hear from his coach, Morida, and already looks of a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of frustration as the foul called on him coming from behind. He fouled Iruegbu. Iruegbu puts it up from deep. Gianveni passes it back outside, and the long one, no good from Damashua. Ball goes back out of bounds and back over to Central African Republic. Kasong has it. Gianveni. And now a hold called on Nigeria. Here's Iruegbu, played his college basketball at Washington State. Really good player. Actually hails, he was born in Sacramento, California. A lot of the Nigerian players are Americans of Nigerian, who had Nigerian parents or grandparents. Kugura loses it as he tries to attack. He thought the ball was hit by Nigeria. Zana. I thought it glanced off his leg after Zana hit it.
pour le Nigeria. Et nous avons eu l'équipe centrafricaine.
So we've got a timeout as Central African Republic try to regroup a little bit after a slow start.
On joue sans les arbitres, les gars, ils sont contre nous, c'est sûr. On joue sans eux. On joue sans eux. Les gars, j'aimerais vous dire une seule chose. Quoi qu'il arrive, gardez votre calme. Ne tombez pas dans leur piège. On se calme, tournez la balle.
Let's play hard all the time, okay? Don't be casual out there. Keep going inside, okay? Don't make it obvious. Run it hard. Run floppy, okay? Run it hard. Listen, if they come out in zone, know what we're going on already in case they do. Also, if they press, we're pushing it up. Run our press breaker, Zana. Remember our press breaker, run it. If the side is open, we got to go.
Let's get back on defense quickly. They are rushing, they are running down. Let's get back on time.
Well, there's an angry look from the bench. And Nigeria, they mean business today, don't they? They're like, yesterday was a fluke, and we're going to show you how good we can be. But this is going to be a good one because you can see this Central African Republic team is desperate to get to the World Cup, and the way they're coming after this Nigerian team, even though they've had a slow start. That said, Iru Egbu was able to get, was that Ume? Who was it that got to the line or got to the basket early or easily? It was Ume, and he just missed the shot. So they need to tighten up on defense. Takindele also could have scored with a putback. Cougar from the left corner this time throws it off the top of the backboard. And exploding up the court. And the basket is good from Talib Zana. Jefferson dribbling up high. And still Central African Republic not able to put the ball in the basket. Ume pulls up off the iron. Jefferson rebounds it. Now the three-point attempt from Damashua, short. And 4 minutes into the contest, and they're still looking for their first basket. Les Fauves. Kosang puts it up, and Jefferson dunks them onto the scoreboard. Much better. Well, they're playing with some sense of purpose and aggression, but on defense, they got to make sure they move their feet, and they've got to get to the boards, which so far they've been able to do for the most part. Jefferson guarding Ike Diogu, maybe the greatest Nigerian of all time, certainly the one that has been fully committed forever to this national team. No rebound that time by Central African Republic. Three-point attempt. Oh, it's good for Nigeria. And it was Iru Egbu, the quality release. I think we can expect him to be at the World Cup. He has got some talent. And the answer, Jimmy Jemrai, the three-pointer. Ume shakes and bakes. Beautiful handoff to Diogu. And Ike Diogu floats it over the rim and in. Two-time Olympian, captain of the Nigeria national team. Kugura penetrates, almost throws it away. Good defense, although it was a bit of a telegraph pass. And Magano now checks into the game for the first time. Also, Ibe Abuchiagu, number 12, comes into the game, and Alade Aminu is in the game. Akene Bekwe and Braxton Obgeze. So new 5 players here for Nigeria. And good defense, forcing the shot clock violation. Driving it down low is Obigeze. Now Emigano tries to toss it down low. Oh, and Jim right by, traveled. Yep. Not sure. Was he saying that he was tripped? I hope so, because I hope he wasn't saying he didn't move his feet too many times, because that was obvious. Abuchiagu gets in the lane. Now he travels and turns it right back over. Crossing midcourt. Jim Rabai right at the free throw line, bringing an offensive spark off the bench. And Magano now looking for a little bit of space. And a bump and a foul called on Zache. Yannick Zache. That is team foul number 4 on the Central African Republic. So any more, they're going to be putting Nigeria on the free throw line. Penetration and the air ball by Braxton Obgeze. And then the drive and excellent play by Zache, putting the pressure on that Nigerian defense. Emigano commits the foul and puts him on the line. First one is off target, and we know that they can quicken the pace, Central African Republic. That's what they're trying to do. They want to get up and down the floor, but they've got to score. They've got to put the ball in the basket. I mean, that's the name of the game. And Zache is able to make 1 of 2. And really, all you can do as a coach and as a player is like, we got to play hard. We can't be looking at the scoreboard. We just got to play hard and fast. And let's see where the chips fall where they may. But it's clear it's not just a victory that they need a decisive victory. They need to win their last 3 games by a combined margin of at least 119 or 120 points, depending on the number of points scored. So they need to get it up. Central African Republic had a decent win on opening night, but it needs to be even far greater win this time. To beat Mali by 18. So that just shows you how difficult the task is for this Central African Republic team. There's Sato in the game, number 10. So good for so many years with Montepaschi Siena. Obviously was a huge player with Valencia Basket in recent seasons. Here he is, he pulls up and his attempt rims out. Iruegbu. No, it's Iruegbu, excuse me. And the ball was kicked. Andre Jeffers is going to go out of the game, catch a breath, and then get back in there. Grabongo now checks in. Johan Grabongo. Bekwe passes out to Emigano. His quick pass, and Agu missed the shot. He was in great position. He scrapped for the rebound, and it went out of bounds and goes back over to Central African Republic. Now the pass quickly up the floor. Central African Republic take it inside and score. That gets it back to 2 points, the deficit. Grabongo right off the bench, injecting some pace in the game. Now Emigano, an offensive foul has been called on the Tigers. And the fans that have come from Central African Republic making a lot of noise. The foul was on Bekwe, setting the screen. So he goes out of the game. Now it's Grabongo again. He gets it inside. He's tied it up at 12. 4 points for him. And then Emigano just kind of loses it. Despite the bright start, Nigeria looking shaky right now under this pressure. And as chaotic as the game gets, it seems to benefit the team in white, but the pass goes off the hands of Jemrabai. Now Iruegbu. A little over a minute to go here in the first quarter. Ike Diogu passes it to Talib Zana. He floats in and scores with the left hand. Started out the year in Spain. Now Zana is in Israel playing professionally. Beautiful drive, and the tap is there from Romain Sato. The game tied again at 14. 40 seconds remaining in this opening frame. Iruegbu gets inside. Oh, it was beautiful basketball. Kind of shifty move from Iruegbu, and he's going to get to the line. Iruegbu, I don't think there's anybody that can hang with him in this CAF team if you're trying to guard him man-to-man. He's just too quick and handles the ball too well. Jemrabai came over to prevent the layup, but the body on the foul puts Iruegbu on the line. First attempt rims out. Central African Republic fans trying to help their team out. Oh, nobody boxed out the shooter, and Nigeria get it back. Oh, me. Iruegbu short again, and this time Jemrabai is able to get the rebound, but he throws it away into the hands of Iruegbu. And he's going to dribble all the way down before he gets the penetration. Here he goes. Showtime. Iruegbu, though, loses it. And that is how the opening quarter finishes. Iruegbu goes down. Not sure if he was hit or was looking for a foul. But he collided with Jemrabai, and all things considered, it was not looking promising at all for Central African Republic, but they fought back, and the game is now tied at 14. Well, the fans of Central African Republic have come here in good numbers, and they're cheering on their team, hoping they can pull off not, first of all, just a win, but also a big win. And after trailing 7-0 early, they've seen their team battle back. But they're struggling right there at the end of the quarter to get the basketball and the rebound, and also to get it across midcourt. But as you look here at this promising start by Nigeria, and most of the highlights were by the Central African Republic at the end of that quarter. So the numbers as well for these teams in the shooting. Noise will not be a problem. We're going to hear this from start to finish. Kugura, I'm not sure what he's asking about. Clearly something about the way the game's being officiated. He's coming back into the game, though. Central African Republic, you saw in those stats, they're 6 of 14 from the floor. They've only hit 1 of their 6 3-pointers. And that was by Zaché. Excuse me, that was by Jim Rabai right when he came into the game. And for Nigeria, they're 6 of 13 from the floor, 2 of 5 from 3-point range. Central African Republic got 6 points off turnovers, so that might be an area where they can exploit, but now they've turned the ball over themselves. Grabongo, his pass was out of bounds, and Wegscheider is going to guard the inbounds passer now. And Magano takes a seat. Pass taken by Akindele. Akindele passes it down low, goes off of Diogu's hands. Three-pointer is good. Another one for Central African Republic, and this time from Grabongo. Now maybe this will trigger a run as they try to get a big lead. Sato out there playing some serious defense on Talib Zana. Now it's Iro Egbu, goes baseline, hands it off to Uno, and he answers with a three. Foul before the shot. called on Ike Diogu. Cougar returns and puts it up in the lane. Desperate to get going offensively. Foul's been called on Akindele, going for the rebound. Here's Cougar. Yeah. There's always a lot of scrapping in there. Sometimes you wonder if they just should just let it all go. Tim Rabbi hands it off. Sato, good, the little mid-ranger. Diogu for three. And wow, push on Iroegbu. Sent him out of bounds, so a foul was called on Grabango. Looked like he was just hustling to the ball. A little bit unlucky there. Watch this. Both players going for the ball. But anyway, the collision and the ref saw the foul. Rebound by Jim Rabbi. I like the focus and the concentration, the energy, everything about Central African Republic. They've just got to start putting the ball in the basket, especially this man, and he just can't get it to drop. Rabongo almost was able to get it with the putback. Now Uma drifts in, drifts back out. Diogu hands it off to Akindele. Uma wide open. And that tall front line of the Tigers get the offensive rebound, and then it's Diogu from the corner. Pass down low to Kugura, and they wait too long. So Central African Republic, all of a sudden, they can't quite sustain the execution offensively. Diogu bumped and fouled by Kugura. Jump shot is no good, and the rebound by Grabango, by Grabango. Now Grabango puts it up from deep and gets a lot of rim and stays out. Sato hustles back on defense. Oh, beautiful touch pass to Aminu, but Aminu missed a shot. He keeps it alive. And a break for The team in white, Damashua. Oh, beautiful drive, but he's blocked from behind by Aminu. Terrific recovery. And then Iroegbu is fouled as he goes towards the rim. And sportsmanlike foul was called on that play as well. So Iroegbu gets the free throws, and Nigeria will keep possession. Could be a 4, maybe even a 5-point trip down the floor. Excuse me, no, I think it was a technical that was called. So he misses the first one. Now this is the second, but I'm trying to figure out who the technical was called on. And second free throw is good. So they get 2 points on that trip down the floor. I'll let you know once I can confirm it. Zianveni comes in, the veteran, number 4. Damashua gets it inside, and Jefferson goes up for a two-handed jam. And the coach is what it was called for a technical foul. That's why they got the free throw. They must have said something to complain. Uma passes it back outside. Now Diogu puts it up from deep. And if you're Central African Republic, you will settle for that. Nigeria shooting three-pointers instead of attacking the basket, especially with nobody underneath to get the rebound. Three-point attempt from Damashua. Nope. Diogu with a board. Mike Diogu has 5 points and 3 rebounds to this juncture. Defense. Good defense is, again, Iroegbu drives in. Damashua gets some instructions from his coach and goes back out. So the foul is called, and it puts the Iroegbu right at the line where this hugely talented point guard is able to make both free throws this time and push the lead to 24-21. Timeout. Well, they got to figure out how they're going to stop Iroegbu, and that's what the words why they're being directed to Damashua. Congo with 7 points leading the way.
Ils vont tous à l'intérieur. À l'intérieur.
Hey, les big men, just holding it too long, dribbling. We're not even, he's fighting. If you throw the ball while he's doing that, it's a foul on them. Once it's not in front of him. So let's use it. Let's not be timid. Okay?
Someone with 7 points, Zana with 6. Iroegbu with 6 points, and Gilgo with 5.
Okay, guys? Hey, smart, okay? Smart, they don't switch on him, stay with him. But make sure whatever you do, the referee see your hands.
Damashua then passes it into the paint. Sato rushed it up a little bit. Hiro Egbu again attacks the rim. He's unstoppable, folks. They don't know how to stop him. They have no idea, or at least they're not executing it. First of all, they can't catch him. And if he pushes it up that quickly, he's going to beat everybody up the floor every time. Gianveni over to Sato. Puts it up. Again, the quick outlet pass. And this time a little bit out of control. But Uma gets it back, misses. Hiro Egbu passes it back outside to Uma for three, nope. And Sato gets it over to Damashua. Bounce pass, and Jefferson flies in and gets the foul called on Akindele. It looked like Akindele might have gone up straight, but again, oftentimes you see the man attacking the basket get rewarded for being aggressive. Second one is good. Pulling up from the line, no good. Gianveni with the board. And the handoff into Jefferson, and once again he will go to the free throw line. So Romain Sato goes over, takes a seat, and Kugura comes back in. Three points, the difference for Nigeria, but again, this Central African Republic team needs 3 wins, and they need decisive wins. They need to get the combined total of points upwards of 100 points, 119 and 100 or 120, depending on how many points they score in the games. Hiro Egbu. And Imagano hasn't been himself, in all honesty, in this event. I don't know what's going on. Stepped out of bounds, turns it back over. Damashua. Hassan gives it back to Damashua. Four on the shot clock. Damashua is going to put it up. He's going to go down. Hiro Egbu is guarding him. Now Migano crosses midcourt. He's going to pull up on the break. That's more like it for Obi Emigamo. Cougar goes to the line after the foul, and boy, he just is having a nightmare. So desperate to get it going today, but just hasn't been able to put the ball in the basket. Now he's missed a free throw. Finally, hopefully for him, seeing the ball go through the basket will get him on track. This is the guy that's causing so many problems. Iro Egbu, somebody else now who's starting to get that look is Magano. He pulls up, mid-range. Jefferson with the rebound. Amashua, his pass. You got to look at the risk reward in that type of play. I mean, you're passing it. Are you going to be able to get it to him, first of all? Is he going to be able to catch it? Obviously, the answer is no. But then what's he going to do with it once he's got it? He was closely guarded. It looked like he wanted to shoot it or pass it. In the end, he passed it, and Diogu gets it. And Iroegbu flies in for the rebound. Is there anything this man cannot do? And again, Central African Republic in too much of a rush. Minute and a half remaining in the first half. And Magano uses his body well, but doesn't finish. But still, Central African Republic unable to grab a rebound. Nigeria out rebounding him right now, 22-15. Magano misses from the arc. Cougar tries to take stock. Hassan drives in. Strong move, but nowhere near close to the finish that he needed. Diogu, that would have hurt, but what hurts even more is that they keep getting these rebounds on the offensive end. Zana for three. And Cougar was being boxed out, so he hit it out of bounds. How do you stop him? He's got, Iroegbu has 10 points, 7 rebounds, a couple of assists, a steal. Now Diogu is at the line. Diogu 5 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists to his name. Looks like it's kind of sinking in over there on that bench how difficult this is going to be against Nigeria. First one is good by Diogu with 44.53 seconds to go. And Nigeria back up by 6. And the next one is good as well. So their biggest lead of the game was 8 points. And right now they're up by 7. Salvani hands it off. Beautiful bounce pass to Jefferson. He's denied at the rim. And Magano Magano. That was Jakiri with the block at the other end of Jefferson. And then Tonya Jakiri turned the ball over. So again, the last seconds ticking off in the first half. And Kugara's misery continues. A long three-pointer, well short. And Central African Republic have to trudge off to the locker room to take stock and figure out what they can do over the final 20 minutes. They trail 32-25 against Nigeria. There you see the numbers, and the rebounds is a problem because Nigeria have been missing a lot of shots, but they've been getting a lot of offensive rebounds, 10. And, you know, that's got them second opportunities. And when you consider that all for those second and third opportunities or second chance points, Nigeria have 11. So 11 second chance points. Otherwise, Central African Republic would be in front 25-21. So not good news if you're a fan of the Central African Republic. At halftime, good news for Nigeria. An improved performance so far today on last night. These are the highlights. We'll be right back before the start of the second half. Well, 32-25 is the lead right now for Nigeria over Central African Republic. It's been an entertaining game. It's been fun to watch Iruegbu come out and really assert himself at the point guard spot today. Nigeria started well, but then this Central African Republic team came into this three-day tournament for them of African qualifiers with one intention and one intention only, and that was to qualify for the World Cup. They won decisively in their opening game against Mali yesterday, 75-57, but they're being reminded that Nigeria is just a little bit better than Mali, and that perhaps not too much should be read into that performance yesterday by the Tigers. The Nigerians losing to Cote d'Ivoire 72-46. Nigeria have already qualified for the World Cup, and without a doubt they will add some players to the calls for the World Cup campaign, and they wanted to get a look at some other talented players that might be able to help them out now or in the future here this weekend. So let's go down to the bench and listen to the coach of Central African Republic.
Okay? Quand on traverse la ligne, tu le prends. Fais la passe ici, il est là pour le gérer. Mais si il court, tu le suis. Tu le suis, c'est simple.
Body. Make sure everybody knows what we're running. All right? Hey, make sure we have floor balance. We got to get back on defense. Okay? Ball pressure a little bit. If you pressure the ball that way, they cannot go fast break. But if you just let them skip the ball back and forth, also trace the pass. Trace the pass. One time your guy shooting the three, let him shoot it. Just put your hands up. All right?
Let's go. Bring it in. Bring it in, guys. Bring it in.
Let's go, man. Win on three. 1, 2, 3. Win.
Right.
Well, just as a reminder before we start this second half, the Central African Republic need to finish third, and they're hoping to qualify as the best third place team. But they can only do that if they win their last three games by a combined margin of at least 119 or 120 points. So that is what's facing them. Remember, they won yesterday by 18 points, and they've got to come out and get a huge win today. Or at least they need to get a win first of all, and then they need it to be by as much as possible, and then hopefully give themselves a chance to win a major blowout tomorrow. And Cougar called for a foul as he's trying to free himself. He was surrounded, and here he says, I've got to be able to turn. But it's been that kind of day for him. So Talib Zana goes down hard and gets a little bit of medical attention. So he caught it on the cheekbone, it looks like. So Nigeria will inbound it with 9:38 to go here in the third quarter, just here at the beginning. Iruegbu has it. What are they gonna do about Iruegbu? Oh, they get it now inside to Diogu. And he just turned and scored with ease. Jefferson was there, but he didn't really go for the block. 9 points for the Nigerian great, Diogu. Damashua gets inside, puts it up. And the foul. Kendele, his third foul of the game. Kugura throws it into Damashwa. Now he's trying to post up. Then he hits the pass to Jim Rabai, who not able to finish. Iro Igbu, quick pass inside. Uma puts it up and in. Iro Igbu's third assist of the game. Now Sato from the left corner gets his own rebound. Over to Jim Rabai. And now Diogu. Kugura was able to win that argument. Watch this. Kugura 0 of 4 from the floor, just 1 point. He's 1 of 2 at the line. Amashua gets it over to Jim Rabai. Now he's got it back. Quick pass, beautiful play, Damashwa, and gets it to Jefferson, who throws it down two-handed. Kendele battling, you can see, with Jim Rabai right there. The line, he's got the ball, faces a little bit of a double team. Kendele's pass intercepted. Damashwa gets inside, and then it gets blocked, and it goes off of him and out of bounds and back over to Nigeria. Well, I guess it's the right idea, trying to get to the rim. Good defense again by Jefferson. Sato spotting up in the left corner. Now he comes up to take the ball. Gets it to Jim Rabai. Goes up right against. Well, he was being guarded by Agu. And Iroegbu hits another three-pointer. He's got 13. And the lead balloons now to 12 points. Ebekwe gets his hands on that. We're having a conversation with his coach. Now he drags his foot and travels. Pass to Aladi Aminu. Pass turned over to Kugler. And then up ahead. And Damishwa this time lays it up and in. Well, the effort's there from Central African Republic. They're playing hard. And another foul, however, called on the team in white. They just do not have an answer. They better hope he misses, but he doesn't miss really much at all, does he? 16 points. Biggest lead of the game for Nigeria. In Nigeria's game yesterday against Cote d'Ivoire, when they went up against the veteran Suleiman Diabate. There's the Central African Republic fans still having a good time. In that game, Iroegbu only had 3 points. He was 0-4 from the floor, so it wasn't his game yesterday, but today is his game. Bongo has played okay today, but he misses the second free throw. And then Nagano back in to try to keep the pressure on here for Nigeria. I think whistled for the foul here, the reach. Yep, kind of lost it as he got in there. So he found Romain Sato, who's checked back in. And now Iroegbu takes his seat. So Central African Republic, this is your opportunity to try to shorten this gap while he's out of the contest. Sato played collegiately at Xavier. Hustles up the floor. Big fighter. And he's going to launch one from deep under pressure. And flying in to take it is Emigano. His pass goes off of Talib Zanin out of bounds. Shea brings it up the floor. 11 on 11. And Sato has the ball knocked out of his hands. And they're going to say, indeed, it is Nigeria ball. Sato having hard words with the ref. He thought that that should have been their ball when it was knocked out of bounds. Comes out and commits his second foul. Step back from Emagano. Boy, that was silky smooth, wasn't it? And now Zache having a go with Emagano. No love lost between those two players right now. Watch what happens here. Zache certainly taking exception to Emagano's defense. And perhaps that is a compliment to Emagano, but they have actually called a technical on Emagano during that altercation. So Sato goes to the line and makes a free throw to get it back to a 14-point deficit. I can't tell if he's mad at his team or if he's mad at the ref. I think it might be his team. Another foul on Nigeria, this time on Braxton Ogweze. And he's like, why are we fouling? We're putting him on the line. But Vic Schreider misses the first one, and still a teenager. This is both. Gets the follow, turns, gets blocked. No, that will be something that he will look back on and realize that he made a mistake, but at least he's going to hustle here and go in and get the layup. Just 17 years of age. So you have to forgive him for some of his transgressions, excuse on youth. Still learning the game. Aminu gets it, puts it up and in. Sato fouled again, so he'll go to the line. Here's Kurt Curry Wegschreider. I thought he was going to try to dunk it. He will eventually learn to dunk that basketball. I think he didn't want to take a chance. Want to lay it up and in. You don't want to miss a dunk in this situation. Second one's no good, so the missed free throw is not helping Central African Republic at this stage. Guerrero back in the game and is able to break the press, get it to Diogo, now Uma. Diogo has it knocked out of his hands, but then it goes off of, oh. I thought that was Nigeria ball. See, these things even up over the course of the game. Watch this. Sato reaches in. Oh, yeah, no, that's a great call by the ref. It went off Diogo's shoe. Good D, good reach by Sato. Bobongo gets it inside. Oh, they've got to make that shot. The dish to Diogo. Oh, he goes up and misses a dunk. Big Ike Diogo. And Jimmy Jimrabai also could have had a chance for a three-point play. And Iruegbu, I think, is going to go up and try to console Diogo. Don't worry about it, man. These things happen. You know that Ike is hoping that that isn't picked up on a blooper. So Jim Rabbi makes the free throw. Sato took a blow to the mouth. He's got a little bit of blood he's trying to take care of, and it's 11-point difference. Oh boy, that's Diogo's answer. I'm just a dunk, don't worry about it. I'm gonna go down and hit three. Just immediately put it out of his mind. Jim Rabbi. Uma. Now for Nigeria, 2 minutes to go in the quarter, 12 minutes in the game. It's looking like it's not gonna be Central African Republic's day after all. And their hopes might just die as well if they don't get the win. Traveling to call on Diogo. So timeout on the floor. This team is desperate to turn this around just to try to get the win to keep their hopes alive of reaching the World Cup. Never mind winning by a big margin.
Si la personne, tu le laisses prendre le garde au bas, toi tu décales. En fait, mon homme aussi, il y a Diogo, le pied dans le milieu. Hein, parce qu'il ne peut pas faire le tour. D'accord? Les gars, on est au losange. Losange, on est là toujours. OK? Le temps pour celui-là de venir jusqu'ici, le chose est lent.
9 points for Jefferson leading the way. Sato has those 5 rebounds coming off the bench.
Diogo shoot. Comment? C'est ça le problème. OK? Les gars, attendez, les gars.
Trying to win a game. We got to be smart now. They're not going to just give us calls. Okay? We got to be smart, guys. Okay, let's make everything count. Okay? Hey, we got to stay mentally tough. Everybody. Mentally tough. If your gamble is not there, recover. Let's see what they got.
Defense is the key,
Don't
guys.
put them on the line for cherry pick. Easy points.
Defense.
Central African Republic looking for a little bit of magic. Can they conjure some up here? And Kugura almost with a turnover. Somehow they escape. Jim Rabbi, instead of making the pass, decides to have a go at the shot, and they have to hustle back. And charges the call. Iruegbu can't believe it. Iruegbu walking around looking over at the bench. Lade Mino's coming in. I think maybe the ref thought he led with his elbow, but I saw a collision. No, I'm sorry. Okay, so the foul was called on Amino. Sorry, I think. So for a moving screen. Well, they're sweeping things up, but they also now have to fix the broom. Look at that makeshift broom here in Côte d'Ivoire. It seems like the game is slowed down a bit. Now they've started again. Sachet. And good hustle from Sato to get it back. Sachet puts it up from deep. He's able to beat the shot clock, but he didn't make the shot. Well, they've got quite a vocal assistant coach over there on the sidelines for Central African Republic. Diogo inside the arc, short, on rebound. Kasong goes in, lays it up and in. Back to 12 points. They got to get back and play defense. Iroegbu is going to put pressure on him and was able to get the foul called as he got to the rim. Good job. I think the foul is on Sato. So 3 fouls on Sato and more points for Iro Egbu, who has 17, had 3 yesterday in their defeat. So a marked improvement from his standpoint. Sato now able to box out and get the rebound on the missed free throw. Diogo, just frees himself. That's what happens. You get punished if you can't rebound the missed free throw. And they get to Jefferson, and he goes up for the dunk. The only thing is they've left Nigeria a little bit of time. Egbu pulls up for 3. The follow, and it's going to stay as it is. So they're huffing and they're puffing, but they can't seem to get to where they need to be, this Central African Republic team against Nigeria. Nigeria, after 3 quarters, lead at 53-40.
World. The FIBA Basketball World Cup is right here. You want it? Come and get it.
Well, let's look at the stats after 3 quarters. The shooting stats. Just 2 threes for Central African Republic and 8 for Nigeria. They've got 6 more. That's 18 more points from 3-point range for Nigeria. I mean, that doesn't tell the whole story. That tells part of the story. This team just can't buy a bucket. And when they go inside, they face that front line of Nigeria, and they struggle. And it's going to be a matter of just trying to dig in and overcome this deficit just to win the game. Never mind win it decisively like they were hoping to. Okay, the final quarter underway here between Central African Republic and Nigeria. Central African Republic needing to win this game to keep their faint World Cup hopes alive. Can they come back? Daché hands it off, and Jefferson scores. Well, Jefferson certainly has been pretty productive when he's caught the ball close to the basket. He's had a few dunks. And now the pass dumped down low to Aminu, and a foul called on either Sato or Kugura. Sato picks up his 4th foul. So he has to come out, and Grabongo comes in. Now Diogu goes right at Jefferson. Just took him to school that time. Jonju Jefferson not able to stop big bad Ike Diogu and all of that experience. So Diogu has a chance for a 3-point play. Cougar looks at Jefferson. He's attacking Alade Aminu. He gets blocked by Aminu, but a foul called. Sure is going over to the bench, and Daché and now Alade Aminu trying to get an explanation on the foul, but I mean, just called the foul and is trying to block the shot. So timeout has been called by Nigeria.
Listen. Yo, that was a fucking great defense, okay?
Here we go.
Seriously, you play a fucking great defense.
We good.
Keep your head, okay? Listen. When you jump like that, if they want to fuck us, they're going to give us a take. So let's keep our head. They call it, they're not going to change it. Okay, guys? Let's play smart, okay? Keep going inside. They got nothing for that, okay? When you go inside, relocate. When you go inside, relocate, all right? Hey, it's over. One play's over, okay? Hey, let's keep rebounding. Keep rebounding, deny the ball, be very physical.
On court pas, on part pas.
Tous les drives dans l'axe nous donnent quelque chose. Tous les drives dans l'axe donnent quelque chose. D'accord? Pensez à ça. Allez.
On y va, on y va, on y va.
Pour effort.
Voilà. C'est pas tout.
Well, everything that the coach said for Nigeria was interesting. Apologies for the language, folks. We can't control that if we want to take you down so you can hear what he has to say, but it was interesting. I mean, he likes his team's approach on defense. And just reminding him just to keep doing what you're doing. Sometimes in the heat of the moment, some of the language worsens. We've all been there. Here's Jefferson. So 2 missed free throws, and you're down 14 points here in the fourth quarter. And you're chasing Iro Egbu. It's not an enviable position to be in. And the ball went off of Talib Zana. He's able to get it back. Going up against Kugere. And goes up and scores. Kugere says, I got bowled over. But Zana gets his 7th and 8th points of the game. Well, that's a strong move for Jefferson. He'd rather be doing that than shooting free throws, that's for sure, because he's been very impressive going to the basket. 15 points. Iro Egbu. Shot clock down to 5. Diogo bounce pass over to Alade Aminu. Damashua. Kugere hands it off to Jefferson again. We'll go to the line. So Nigeria looking good bets right now. Of course, the pressure off. They've long ago qualified for the World Cup. They're just wanting to finish this windows with the winning feeling. And I guess if there's any good that can be had, as Jefferson misses a 3rd straight free throw for him, any good that can be had for this Nigeria team, if you lose a game, it kind of wakes you up a little bit and says, listen, even in Africa, against an African team we can lose. We've got to be ready to go every game, and certainly Côte d'Ivoire were much better than they were yesterday. But they've come back and they've played with a real sense of purpose today, and they lead it by 13 points against the desperate Central African Republic team. So foul called on Kugere. And he's just had a very, very difficult day. That's the only way you could put it. Gianvini is going to come back in for Jefferson. Akindele bends his knees and makes the first one. Akindele in this qualifying campaign had played a lot of games. He'd played in all 10, or no, sorry, he's played in 10 coming into this game. So, yeah, he's played in all of them. Turnover, and Diogo tries to hit the three, gets the long rebound back, puts it up on the baseline. And the Shoah hits the jump shot. Too few and far between for Central African Republic today. Demeshwa fell down, and Uma fell down. So maybe something about that part of the court. A little bit of moisture needs to come up. Vinny picks up his second foul. And with 6.5 minutes remaining, still plenty of time to win the game for Central African Republic, but got to get stops and points. They don't want to just win it, though. They want to win it decisively, and that's not going to happen unless we have a strange finish. Uma from the right corner. Amashua crosses midcourt. Sato. And I think Sato has just found out. I don't know if it was for the exaggerated. He's going to go over to the referee and have a word. Got to be careful. It was a hard shoulder slap. He kind of was like raising his arm as he ran towards the basket. He'd already been frustrated over some calls. I'm not exactly sure why it was a foul, though. Watch him. They got tied up there, but I mean, anyway. Kusong fouls in. Now Zana's back at the free throw line. It's been a difficult day for Central African Republic, considering their mindset when they came into this. Bongo takes a seat. Jim Rabbi comes back out. And some long looks on the faces of the Central African Republic fans. Should be very lively in the next game when the hosts play Côte d'Ivoire. And the block was there by Uma. I'm sure from behind commits the foul. Well, maybe they called it on Jimmy Jimrabai. I think they have. Looks like it would have been Damashwa there, surely on him. Yeah, it was on Damashwa. I don't know why Jimmy Jimrabai was upset. He must have thought it was on him. One of two for Ume, and again, the Nigerian defense almost forcing the turnover. Kugure pulls up for three. Nagano over to Ume. And again, Diogo for three. Good. This is why he just continues to be the leader of this team. He's still got the ability to do a lot of things to help him. Today it's his scoring with 20 points. Shooting from long range has been disastrous for Central African Republic today, just 12%. And it's been a strength for this Nigeria team.
Don't gamble for anything. You don't have to foul out, just play smart. But also I want you to be aggressive, but smart. Okay, Zana, you do a fucking great job. Don't stop, okay? Deji, if you need one, let me know.
Let's finish it up, finish it up.
Ok, il peut driver tant mieux. On place toujours un intérieur ici. Si peut lui faire la passe pour qu'il va au panier. On n'arrive pas à marquer, c'est ça le problème.
On va y aller, ressort, tu joues avec Max.
Le problème c'est que vous êtes, on est affolé. Restez concentrés, jouez jusqu'à la fin les gars. On joue jusqu'à la fin.
Bon, bon, Jimmy, tu plantes.
Zanvini crosses mid-court. Let's see what they're going to do. Not much has been working. Jimmy Jimrabai, his three, nope. Kugure goes for the offensive rebound. Well, it hasn't been for want of trying. I mean, they've come out and they've really given it a go today, Central African Republic. But again, Nigeria, the rankings do not lie. And also the recent history cannot be discounted. Nigeria, one of the best teams in international basketball. And it's because of players like that man right there, Ike Diogu. Right now in the FIBA ranking, Nigeria are number 33. And Central African Republic are 73. So that is quite a difference. Nigeria are the highest ranked team from Africa, ahead of Angola at number 36, Senegal number 39, Tunisia number 51, Egypt 52, Cameroon are 58, Morocco 60, Mali 67, Cote d'Ivoire 68, and then Central African Republic. So that's a lot of teams. And there is a saying, you are what your record says you are. And with Nigeria, See the drive. Oh, and an unsportsmanlike foul called on Emigano. So it'll be 2 shots at the line for Tamashua. And possession, no, it's going to be on Zana. Watch. So at least something right has happened here for the team in white. There's a saying that you are what your record says you are. And I guess in this sense, you know, Nigeria are ranked what their ranking says, but I would think that they could probably give some teams that are ranked higher than them a run for their money. And I just think yesterday, you could throw yesterday's result out the window against Cote d'Ivoire. I think they're probably better than the Philippines, for example, who are ranked number 31. But the ranking system has indeed changed, and it's taking into account all of these results during the qualifiers, and it's being done much more, I think it much more representative. And as time goes on, maybe we'll see Nigeria climb in the rankings a little bit. Bounce pass. Now the pass to Kugure, turns, and he stepped out of bounds. Drogo's pass goes out of bounds. Look at him. He wants to get the execution right. Even up 17 points. Begschreider, the 17-year-old, dribbles up high. Puts it up from deep. That was short. Zian Veni with the steal over to Jim Rabbi. Kugure still can't get it to go down. It has been a game to forget for him. Agu scores quickly for Nigeria. Kugure today has only hit, he's failed to hit score from the floor, 0 of 6. And Jim Rabbi called for a trip, an unsportsmanlike foul. He's saying it's not possible. If he sticks his leg out. Well, yeah, that constitutes a trip. Well, this things have gone so badly for the Central African Republic. I mean, they are losing it literally, and Jimmy Jim Rabbi is just going to go take a seat and calm down. That's when you know you've played well if you're Nigeria, if you really get the opposition out of their comfort zone, or if they start to well, just kind of lose control of their emotions. Braxton Ogechi comes back into the game. Here he is, number 8. So Braxton Gazy misses from the free throw line. And with about 2.5 minutes to go, we're just going to cruise to the finish. Oh, rare three-pointer from Wegschreider. So something for the CAF fans to cheer about. And now the turnover. And Wegschreider again. Oh! He's got to be able to make that shot. Now the turnover. Jefferson. Wegschreider runs out. You can see Cote d'Ivoire's players watching the end of the game, standing over there in the tunnel. And traveling the call on number 2 for Nigeria, Keith Omoera. A timeout on the floor, and it's just a matter of time, folks.
Ok. Les gars, on doit rester la tête haute quoi qu'il arrive. Terminons le match.
16 points for Jefferson leading the way.
Okay. On a 51 secondes. On repart, on joue normalement, on finit le match. On y va. Allez les gars. Let's go. On y va.
22 for Diogo and 10 rebounds make him the leader of Nigeria. Okay, so coming into the game, number 18, Zachary Owango for Central African Republic. Foul called there, looked like he had a lot of ball. And it's going to be Grabongo at the line. Talking about Zachary, another youngster. 21 years of age. Pass stolen. Grabongo Then gets it over to Zachary, and he hits the three-pointer. Zachary Wango, right off the bench. Boy, watching him do that makes you wonder why we haven't seen him more. Look at him chase it. And now he's fouled. So nice contribution and an unsportsmanlike foul at that. Ibekwe. Yeah, that's a good call. He went down and he hooked him around the head. Ibekwe, what's he doing there? Look at that. Kind of a dirty play, really, in my opinion. He misses the first one, Wango. Sinks the second. Seconds ticking off the clock. They're going to run a play. And Wango bumped again and earns a trip to the free throw line. Ogweze, who recently finished up his college career at Charlotte, the 49ers. So he's hardly played, and he's been putting the ball in the basket. So that's an encouraging sign for this Central African Republic team. He's played 42 seconds. 6 points. Not a bad return, playing less than a minute. Something tells me he'll get a little bit more time tomorrow. And Magano, meanwhile, answers at the other end for Nigeria. Takes it back up to a 13-point lead. And Grabongo doesn't get it off in time. So that's how it's going to finish. Let's focus on the positives with Owango coming off the bench and playing well in that limited space of time. And the Central African Republic, no, they will not be going to the World Cup. It was a disappointment, but at the end of the day, you got to tip your hat to Nigeria. They were ready to play today. They were ready and deserving of their victory. 72-59, Nigeria win it. Well, Central African Republic thank the fans for coming out to help them today. Just didn't have quite enough, really, to get it done against Nigeria, who, despite yesterday's heavy defeat to Cote d'Ivoire, a very good team. Nigeria 15-34 inside the arc, but look at the threes. They had 6 more, 10 for 23. And they just completely dominated the glass in the end, 49-29. Nigeria also won by 13. It could have been more had they not turned the ball over as much as they did. 28 times they turned it over. Diogo with 22. Iro Egbu ended up with 10 rebounds as well as Diogo. And 2 steals. Zana, 2 blocks for Alade Aminu. Iregbu had 17 points. Great game for him. He was the guy that really, in my opinion, launched him to victory today. Jefferson had 16, Rabongo 9, and Jimmy The gym rabbi had 7, but Central African Republic just could not put the ball in the basket. That was one of the things. And they were under pressure a lot whenever they had the ball. Just couldn't fashion good shots. So these are the standings in Group F. Nigeria are 10-1. Senegal can still beat them tomorrow and finish first, but it's unlikely they'd have to return a huge deficit from the first game. Central African Republic now 5-6, but really Cote d'Ivoire at 5-5. If they win the next game, they will leapfrog them and perhaps move closer to a spot in the World Cup. Mali and Rwanda down at 5th and 6th, respectively. Rwanda getting ready to face Cote d'Ivoire next. Cote d'Ivoire will do everything they can to beat this Rwanda team by as many points as they can, because the margin of victory will be important. Thanks for watching.